There is a huge price to pay when it comes to war. It's not just the financial cost, but also the loss of lives and limbs that weigh heavily on soldiers who fought at the front lines. However, for this group of Ukrainian soldiers, they're given a glimmer of hope through advancement in science and technology, despite being permanently injured. Our correspondent Luqman Hariz reports from Lviv, Ukraine. Andrei Daskovich narrowly escaped becoming a casualty of battle after witnessing the deaths of 4 of his comrades firsthand. He attributed his survival solely to the grace of God, having been thrown by a bomb blast but emerging alive. Andrei is currently undergoing treatment at the Superhuman Center, a specialized facility providing complementary prosthetic surgeries to war victims left permanently disabled.
Конкретного плану немає. В загальному я хочу далі працювати, вернутися в життя, інтегруватися в суспільство. Багато попереду роботи є. І щось робити, старатися робити щось, щоб смерті моїх братів, ті, хто там лишилися в тій посадці і по всіх посадках по Україні, і взагалі не були намарно, надаремно.
Meanwhile, for Olga Rudneva, establishing the Superhuman Center was her contribution to Ukraine's ongoing struggle.
We provide complex service starting from psychological support, going to prosthetics, and then rehabilitation process, because 60% of those people who got their prostheses never used them because they were not taught how to walk, how to operate their prostheses. So we do rehabilitation, and then we work with our patients to reintegrate them into civilian life, to help them find a job or write a CV, and then we monitor their psychological state after they discharged from Superhumans, and we also provide reconstructive surgery services like doing the faces, doing amputation for the limbs if needed. Everything is free of charge for the patient if he or she were injured due to war, and we don't use governmental money. We fundraise fully for each patient.
To date, the Superhuman Center has successfully treated 365 patients, 80% of whom are military personnel, with the remaining being civilians injured by missile or rocket strikes.
Since the start of the 2022 war between Russia and Ukraine, an estimated 300,000 soldiers have been killed, as well as over 10,000 civilians. And these are some of the soldiers that have died in combat. In Ukraine, there is a phrase that is familiar to everyone, and that goes Slava Ukraine, Heroyam Slava, which means glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes. Now, the main talking point is how many more lives have to be killed? How many more soldiers and people have to be killed before we see the end of this conflict? Luqman Hariz reporting from Ukraine for Astro AWANI.